So, you've thought about starting a YouTube channel, right? It's this incredible dream. You build a community, you love the work you do, and maybe, just maybe, you make a living from it. But behind that dream, there's a reality that is way tougher and a lot less rewarding than most people ever see. Let's really break down the hidden truths of being a new creator.
Okay, first things first, let's just get a quick dose of reality. Every single day, thousands upon thousands of videos get uploaded. But out of all that content, a truly staggering 95% of them, they just don't rank. They don't get discovered. That means only a tiny little 5% slice ever breaks through. The odds are just completely stacked against you from day one.
But we all start with that dream, don't we? The fantasy is always so simple. I'll make some great videos, I'll post them, thousands of people are going to watch, and then bam, the money starts rolling in. It feels like it should be that straightforward, especially if you believe your content is good enough.
But that fantasy? It crashes head-on into a very harsh reality check. So let's do something simple. Let's just follow the money and see what the numbers actually say. Because, trust me, the story they tell is completely different.
All right, let's pick a number that for any new channel would feel like a huge win. 5,000 views on one video? That feels pretty significant, doesn't it? You'd think that's the point where you'd start to see a real return for your effort.
So, what do you think? How much are those 5,000 views actually worth in your pocket? Before any sponsorships or anything like that. Just take a guess. I can almost guarantee you the real number is way lower than you're thinking. For those 5,000 views, you'd probably earn somewhere around 500 rupees. That's it. To put that into perspective, if you somehow managed to get 4 videos to hit that number in a month, you'd make about 2,000 rupees. The gap between what feels like success and the financial reality is it's massive.
And oh, it doesn't stop there. Because from that already tiny amount, YouTube has to take its cut. And as you can see, the split is pretty stark. You, the person doing all the work, you get to keep 55%. The platform takes a whopping 45% chunk before you ever see a single rupee.
But look, the challenges are not just financial. There's this immense, unseen pressure to perform that comes directly from the platform. And it's all driven by one all-powerful force, the algorithm. The one thing you have to understand about the algorithm is that its favorite word in the entire world is consistency. It loves and rewards creators who stick to a rigid, predictable schedule. But the moment you miss that schedule, even by a little bit, the punishment can be swift and it can just gut your video's reach.
Here's exactly what that looks like in the real world. This is a real example. A video posted on schedule got over 20,000 impressions pushed out by YouTube. But when the very next video was just a few days late, its reach plummeted to only 2,000 impressions. That is a 90% drop for a small delay. It's brutal.
And then, beyond the algorithm, you've got the psychological weight of public feedback. I mean, you can get 99 comments telling you how amazing your work is, and you feel on top of the world. But then, that one negative comment comes in and it can completely throw off your entire day.
This is exactly how it feels in your head. That one single negative comment somehow carries 10 times the emotional weight of all the positive ones put together. It's the one you replay in your mind, the one that sticks with you. And for a creator who poured their heart into their work, that can be incredibly draining. So, if the money is terrible and the pressure is insane, why on earth does anyone do this? And this is where the whole story starts to shift. The answer is found in the creator's real reward, the joy that you find completely outside of the views and the numbers. For a lot of creators, the true reward is in the process itself. You know, that deep dive into research where you learn something new, the quiet satisfaction of finally finishing a script, the intense focus of the edit, and then that incredible feeling of relief and pride when you finally upload the finished product. Honestly, this feeling, that sense of pride and freedom right after you hit publish, it's this powerful motivator that really only other creators can truly understand. It's the feeling of my main work is done. It's a reward that has absolutely nothing to do with views or subscribers. And this all leads to the single most important mindset shift you can make. The goal has to change. It just can't be about chasing success. It has to be about pursuing excellence, about finding fulfillment in just getting better at your craft. Let me tell you a little cautionary tale about chasing the wrong thing. So a creator built a shorts channel, grew it to over 5,000 subscribers. Awesome, right? But then they tried to pivot to long-form videos. The audience just wasn't there for it. Their views dropped to less than 50 per video, and even with 5,000 subs, the channel was effectively dead, all because the strategy was about chasing a number, not building a real community.
So it really begs the question, right? If just relentlessly chasing money and views leads to burnout and dead channels, then what is the answer? What should a creator actually be running after?
Well, the answer comes from this amazing line that just perfectly captures the whole idea. Don't run after success, chase excellence. Success will follow you. Just focus on becoming better. Focus on making the best video you possibly can right now.
And, at the end of the day, this is the mindset that separates a draining hobby from a sustainable, fulfilling passion. It's all about loving the craft itself, not just being obsessed with a potential outcome.
So, after seeing the tough numbers and feeling the intense pressure, what's the big takeaway from all this? If you're on this journey, what's the one thing you should really hold on to?
It all comes down to this one final, simple question you have to ask yourself. Are you just trying to build a channel, chasing numbers, subscribers, and stats? Or are you truly dedicated to building your craft, becoming a better writer, a better editor, a better storyteller? Because really, only one of those paths leads to a place of lasting fulfillment.